Previously on Adventure Grenada 473, Grenada in living color.
1 cube of ice and you give it a magnificent shake. Yo.
I'm going to start you off with something light, something refreshing, something full of taste, and then we'll move from there. So this is a crowd favorite. It's called ginger beer, and it is exactly that. It's a nice, strong ginger beer. Cheers.
Oh, I can give you more. I don't like that at all, you know. But you know what?
Spicy.
It is real good.
Thank you.
At Communal, we are adapting to meet the changing needs of our shareholders and members. Times are changing, and with the changing times comes a whole new way to do business. Our parents may have done their banking a different way. Communal's state-of-the-art online banking and international debit card allows members to do business with great ease. It's like literally having a branch in your very own hands. Need a loan? Apply online from the comfort of your own home anywhere in the world, and your request will be dealt with remotely. Want to transfer between your accounts or another shareholder? No wait time for transactions to update. Voila! Who needs receipts when you can receive them via e-statements on your mobile device and save the environment? Not a Communal member? You can join our family today by applying online. At Communal, we see you working hard to ensure that you save, invest, and grow. Communal, join us today. This will be the best financial decision you have ever made.
Let me go slow the camera. Let me just swing away.
Welcome back, guys. Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles here, alongside Anastasia. And we're about to get our hands dirty, but we have a special guest joining us here today, Miss Anya Clement. And she's right over there. How you doing?
I'm good.
Everything nice?
Yes.
Right, good. So we're going to be painting here today, and Miss Moses is going to take us along that there. I don't know about you guys, but anytime I'm doing something, I'm competitive.
Same.
You understand? So 2 against 1.
2 against 1.
Don't worry, sir. The odds is not against you.
But you have a little bit of turquoise there, and I don't have turquoise there, man.
So, so we're ready to paint. Miss Moses, it's all up to you. Teach me best so I could win this. I don't know what I'm winning here, but I want to win something, all right? So, Miss Clement, you good?
Yes, I am.
You ready?
I think so.
All right, good. No cheating across Zena.
No.
No cheating. Fair game.
Okay.
2 against 1, and that's how it is. So, let's get right into it. Stay locked in, all right? Let's go.
Subway, eat fresh.
So we are going to create this piece called Waves. It was created in 2018. Now, when we're doing a painting, you always start with the background first. All right, so you have your paints, you have your brushes. We're going to start with the large brush first.
This one?
Large, yes. Good. So we're going to start with the background, and we're going to take the light blue.
Which light blue? This one?
Yes. So the lightest blue on your palette.
All right, I'm ready to go.
Okay, so we have a painting here on display. Now you're going to follow the painting so you would know how far to go with your paint. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next color, purple, and make sure your brushes are washed properly. You dry it on your tissue and you pick up your color.
Now I want to see if you're paying attention. Now I want to see if you're paying attention. I feel good. Here you go, man. Take a little purple. Enjoy a little purple action.
Ever saw the movie The Color Purple?
Nah, I don't watch movies, you know. I read books.
Read books?
I lie. And then what about you? Movie or books?
A little bit of everything.
You gotta mix it up, you know.
That's
You know what I
right.
mean? Yes. A little bit of everything. I gotta switch team. I need to switch team. Can I switch team, please? Coach, I go in. I'm switching team. I go in that brush too. Can I join you?
Sure.
Good. Because you know we go tag them up, you know. Can you use that Clement and I'm Charles now? We done team C already.
Oh
That's
my
the right chair.
goodness.
We ready now? Alright, we gotta wait on the teacher now. Come, we ready? We ready?
Right, so we're going to go in with your reds. Remember, don't forget to wash your brushes. You don't want to be mixing your colors.
Okay.
Almost forgot to wash your my brush.
I just want to say that our dirty water looking better. No, I'm just saying, I want to point that out. That I don't know what we do on purpose with dirty water looking better.
Oh my
Come
goodness.
stick it right here, let me help you. 2 against 1. Can't stop us. Good. You're done. Nice.
That's a vibe.
You done?
Sonia, what's your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple?
Yes.
So that's why you're bouncing with the purple, man.
Yes,
So-
so fine.
It's a love thing. It's a love thing.
From deep within.
Yeah, I can tell. Wash it again? Wash.
Look at that watercolor.
Now look at that shaking.
You're going to take your yellow and apply it over your red.
So
Now, yellow and red create watercolor.
Orange.
Good.
I just want everybody to know I knew that answer. I knew that answer. I didn't get a chance. All it just easy peasy. All it just.
Okay.
We share the work.
And I miss you. Are you coming back?
Sorry.
Just a little bit.
A little bit of yellow. With the yellow, oh, a little bit red. Nobody know me, just push everything though.
That's right.
Memorize it, and we just follow it. And if things get bad, I just hide us.
Good.
You know, that was safe. Don't let the gang tire us up.
No.
We have it. We have it locked down. So why psychology?
My personality as a individual, it gravitates to helping and giving advice to others. However, in psychology, you can tell the patient what to do.
That's true.
Hence, why I love this field. It's advising and giving, providing help to people in need
That's nice.
in their mental state. Even though it may not be physical, but your mental health is always important.
Yes, mental health is key, I agree.
Exactly. So that feel of study just calls to me.
Just hearing your passion right there. I'm excited to study psychology.
It's not too
I'm hearing the
late.
passion. I'm hearing the passion. And when someone is passionate about something, they can move mountains.
That's true.
That's true.
As soon as I set up the office, and just link me up.
Sure.
I have a lot of people I need advice from. And I need a couple advice too. So just a little bit, you know what I'm saying? I like that. Big dreams. I like that. Hey, hold on, miss, no, we have a problem. And you never say paint the wave.
Oh.
Painting the wave. I think she had to be disqualified. So no. I put in the paintbrush down. Something needs to be done. And nobody never say paint the wave. Painting waves across the we just have a little purple, orange and green make purple or pink one of them things. No.
I'm not painting the wave. Look,
Points
I'm
need to be
painting the
deducted
space
somewhere.
right there. Come on.
Oh,
No, don't do that front.
No.
Please.
Teacher, I do something about that, man. We have to play catch up, man. We need to put some more blue on top. But don't worry, nobody has to know that. We don't tell them in business. They can't see. We bad like that. Alright, teacher, tell me what color to put on my waves in or whatever we're doing, because I'm ready here.
Me too.
I'm looking good there.
Fine, I need to join.
But hold on, put in the wash brush.
Oops.
Just do what? Pay attention to those little things. That's grounds for disqualification. You understand?
Yes.
Come on, man. All of us are
Sorry.
here. Do my one. They wash brush just in case, man. Just in case. Water always looking better than us.
Okay, so how good are you at listening for instructions?
Not very good. Clearly. Okay, so let's see.
Now you're gonna have to apply 2 colors for me.
Yes.
Yellow and white. So you're gonna apply the yellow first.
Okay.
Make sure to wash your brush. You're gonna apply the white. Come down to the mountain.
Okay. Uh-oh.
Yellow than white?
No, I kind of went too far. My mountain.
I use two brush?
Yes.
So I'm gonna use the white. You use the yellow.
Okay.
Again, the clean brush. Go ahead.
Yes.
Which one going first?
Yellow.
Yeah. Oh, yellow.
Oh my God. I think I covered the mountain already.
Yeah, me too.
No. Don't tell them that. You said that something.
Me too, twins.
I think that team up and get I team up against me. Just put it, we dragging everything down. Sometimes something flood.
So Miss, when we put in the yellow again?
Directly after the right.
Oh. No, mountain already covered, you know.
Cover the mountain, man.
Our teacher is awesome. We're just bad students.
We don't have a problem like I said that?
No.
You can. When we do the big, when we do the big reveal, teacher, tell me.
Your next is to create your waves using the colors on your palette. Be creative. Go wild.
Alright guys, today was very exciting. I enjoyed it. And I enjoyed
It was
Tell me.
wonderful.
good. Well, because you're winning, saying that to them. Don't say that because you're winning. you did very good. You know what I'm saying?
Good. I love your work.
You understand? Miss, come on, join us, please. Come back.
Yes,
come,
please,
miss.
teacher.
Come, man. So this is the brains behind the whole operation.
Yes.
You understand?
Art in motion.
Please check her out on Instagram, Nede Kamuzes. She's amazing. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I just saw it here first. I had a nice conversation with Miss Clement, and we're just kicking back with Children's Adventure Grenada 473. I'm Charlton Prince Charlton Charles. This is
Anastasia Winsborough. Thank you so much for joining us.
and this is
Anya.
I'm this. Stay locked in. The adventure continues. What's happening, my peoples? Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles, alongside the lovely
Shay St. Louis.
Well, Shay, let me just call your name now. I just want to get a chance to call your name too.
Shay St. Louis.
Yeah, good. You have a specific, special name. Big up yourself, same way. But we at 473 Grenada Boutique Resort. I'm going to meet up with Miss Clark for an entire tour of the place. Now, we just outside here in the parking lot. I'm telling you, it looks good so far. Right?
Beautiful.
So, Shay, tell me something that you're looking forward to seeing here.
It's all about the pool, guys. It's all about the pool and the villas. Let me start with the villas. They look immaculate from the outside so far as what I could see from the parking lot. So I just want to see what's inside, get a feel, get a vibe. And you never know, I might be spending a couple days here.
Yes, a couple days. I want to spend a whole week and 2 nights extra. So my people's with Miss Clark right now. I'll get an entire tour of the place. Chill, let's go.
Thank you.
My peoples, let's go. Don't even stay in there.
Hello.
Hi, Miss Clark. How you doing?
Fine, thank you.
I'm Charlton. This is
Shay.
I'm Andrea. Welcome to 473
We're
Resort.
holding hands here.
I noticed.
Romantic. You understand?
You're gonna get it.
Alright, nice.
This way.
I love the scenery you got going on here, man. A lot of green.
Actually, before we even built the villas, we put in the garden.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah, so we have a lot of mature trees and vegetation.
proper thing.
Yeah.
Get you then. What is that? We here? What about you know waterfall and thing, man?
Yes, we do. And it's an emotion center. You notice it just came on especially for you.
Wow.
Right.
I feel important.
It's sexy rhythm.
I know what that is. I know what that is.
Okay. Cactus, and this is the type of bamboo right here.
Oh wow.
Yeah. We also have quite a lot of local art. As you walk along, you will see the metal birds. We have some lizards too. I think we passed them along
Look at
the
one
way.
of them.
Oh yeah, right here on the tree.
Never go on and chilling right there.
Right. And then we have, this is driftwood. And it was painted.
So that just, you get it and just nice it up.
Right.
Looks good.
This is done by a local artist, Chanel Clark.
Okay. Miss Clark, look up yourself. For that family?
Yep, my daughter.
Okay.
Right. And then here we have a tree again out of driftwood. And that was done by the owner and his family.
But this looks like a Christmas tree, right?
It was, but I took off the decoration and have it year round now.
Okay, I think so.
Remember when we were by the pool, I told you about the secret beach? That is the secret door. So you go through there and down the pathway and you're on the secret beach. And to get back in, there's a code to come through.
What's the code?
Can't give you the code, it's a secret.
Alright, nice.
This is Adventure Grenada, so let me introduce you to something that you might like. So this here is our living area. In here we have a very natural Grenadian theme. If you notice, it looks like Carabao, done by Lisa Herrera. This here is another one of her pieces. It's called Carnival, but it still has that sort of Carabao there. And then under shelving unit right here, we have quite a few of the, again, Carabao made out of stone. And then we have bolies, a very natural product of Grenada.
So we have a little museum right here.
Exactly.
Nice, I like
it. And again, local art. You know, driftwood, found ropes and twines, and some little sea glass and shells.
So clean up the ocean and making art with it. I like that.
Exactly.
Nice. I love it.
Even this, look, it's recycled. It's galvanized, and he twisted it and turned it and made it into an iguana.
Yeah.
You know? And now it's art.
I love it.
I love it. Thank you.
No, friend of mine would say that good feng shui. It's
yes.
Nice. It's really good.
Did you notice the table here? This is actually concrete, and then we put an epoxy resin over it. And if you touch it. Very, very comfortable, very smooth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You wouldn't expect it from what you see.
Exactly.
Though.
And then the variations in the color and texture, that's all part of the beauty of the piece. Yeah. That was actually made by my boss, Mark Solomon.
That's good.
Yeah.
Good skills.
Oh, hi. So you found the bedroom?
Indeed, we have.
The view had
The
us.
view
Sorry.
had us captivated for a while.
Can you imagine sitting here with your drinks in front of you?
Oh,
just
yes.
relaxing?
I was doing that.
Listen to the sound waves. I can imagine.
Yeah. So continue. Sorry. Continue.
No, I understand. When I first came to work here, I would just come and just stand here and be like, I don't want to go back to the office. So I understand.
Yeah. How long have you been working here?
I've been here for 4 years from the inception. So it's been fun. It's like basically my workplace is a resort. So you go to a resort every day, relax,
I feel you.
The bed is a king size bed. So it's very, very, very spacious.
I like the material. I don't know what it is, but it feels nice.
It's all cotton, very
Cotton.
natural cottons, yeah. Cotton
Good. For
fibers.
people like me with sensitive skin, this is it.
This is it. Even the mattress is firm, but it hugs your body. Yeah, people are always talking about it. Shay, come. This is the kitchen. You have everything you'd possibly need. There's a fridge right here. We have water to the door. Freezer, dishwasher, in case you don't want to wash the dishes, or he doesn't want to help you.
Definitely.
The oven, microwave, stove. We have the blender, the toaster, the coffee maker, the tea kettle is all here. So when you come here, you just walk with your clothes and your person of choice and enjoy your weekend. Yeah, that's
Perfect. Absolutely
it.
perfect.
Right.
Good evening, viewers. I am Chef Prince, and today I'm going to show you guys how I prepare saltfish and fried bakes in the kitchen. I am joined here with my assistant, Miss Lornell. Good afternoon and welcome to. So we're going to cook saltfish and.
But who are you really?
I try. Adventurers and Adventure Grenada 473. I'm your boy Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles, and this is Lornell, and she's here today because we're going to cook some bakes and saltfish in the kitchen. So we take a short break and be right back. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. I did all my prepping before because preparation is key.
Not just you, okay?
Yeah, you did help. I'm sorry. You did help. I saw you gripping those carrots and cutting up the cabbage and stuff.
I did so much work, guys.
Yes, it's good. You did help, so I'm sorry. We cool?
We cool.
Too slow.
Oh,
yes, so
disrespect.
as we continue here, I got my flour rising up here, you know what I'm saying? Let the flour
got your
rise.
flour?
Yeah, I got flour rising.
You
I
got
mix
you.
stuff in it. I'm not telling you what I mix. Family secret recipe. I mix
Okay,
stuff
hold
in
it
it.
here.
I got my saltfish boiling. I got all the veggies cut up right there. And today we're cooking it with Stella 100% pure vegetable oil. Go get it. Go get it. Go get it. It's good. So my saltfish cooked now. I'm gonna cut off the stove, strain it, rinse it off a little bit, and then I'm start from there. Right? So just follow me as I take you on the journey.
Wait, nah. You don't wash your hands yet, you know? That is the first thing you should do. Always wash your hands before you cook.
My bad. I good?
Yeah, you're good to go. Well,
I good. Hand clean, heart clean. You understand?
Face clean, everything.
I'm ready to roll. So I'm gonna cut up this fire already. And because I'm a master chef, I know how to hold a pot correctly with like this. You understand? Like this. Master chef. Old school straining style. You understand? You can't go wrong there. That's how you strain it. Alright?
Make sure all the water out, you know?
Yeah, all the water. So while I do that, just tell me the flour ready, please now.
Olio, you ready? I find so, you know.
Flour ready?
Yes, man.
Cool.
Ready to go.
What I do with the saltfish, because I'm busy and it's hot, put some normal water in it, just normal pipe water so you get a little cool, so I could put my finger in it. You gotta put your hand in it. You understand? Yeah, cool. So while
But guys, just sorry to interrupt. This is boneless saltfish. Okay? So we know we don't really have time, so sometimes we buy the boneless saltfish, but it does still have a little bone in it. So take your time and take out the fine bones in it.
Not a bone, man.
Yeah, I'm bone.
That's why we got a bone, man. That's why it's cool and nice now.
Well
Add it to my
strained.
bowl right here now and start chipping it up.
So while he's getting that ready, I'm gonna take care of the vegetables. And we're gonna use Stella's wonderful oil, best on the market.
Proper thing.
I'm gonna put on the pot, make sure it all the water come out. But we'll pour a little bit of oil. Proper thing. So while Prince is getting this ready, I'm gonna take care of the vegetables. And what I'm gonna start with is my onions. We're gonna take the onions and saute it a bit, get the flavors out. That's what we had to do. So a little garlic next, and take care of that. I'll put a little more, you know, make sure the pot real nice.
That good on.
Yes, it's perfect, man.
That good, man. That good.
So meanwhile, you know, I'll take a little stir with that. You know, make sure you're not burned, but well cooked. Then I'm gonna put my nice seasoning peppers. That's what I do. Everybody had their own way of doing things, but that's how I do it in my kitchen. How do you?
Huh? Me, I just put everything in that bowl like you just saying.
Okay.
I throw everything in that bowl one time. One stir, lash your mouth in it. One time.
Alright,
Kind
well
of
me,
fancy thing. Just
I like
lash
to
your mouth.
saute mine. Put
Saute.
my bell peppers there one
Saute,
time
man.
and
Saute.
take- Then I put my cabbages. Nice big handful of cabbage. Ooh, well nice in the pot, you know. We stir. Thank you.
No, I got you. Give me a stir, please.
Yeah. Stir it up. Go
Little
ahead.
stir. You understand?
You're trying to make the cabbage cook down a little
Your
bit.
cabbage kind of stubborn, miss. You don't want to go down. Go down. Go down.
Yeah, to teach it, you know.
Nice, you know. Cool. One next.
And after you get a little saute, take our
I
carrots.
smell good, boy.
I know, the garlic gonna do that, you know.
That could be 30, man. Alright, cool.
Alright, we put with carrots. I like a lot of carrots. I don't know about all of you.
But the colors, boy. Tell me
I
about the
know,
colors.
very festive.
Alright, we could do that now, you know.
Now the saltfish not not yet?
Stir thing. I'll check on my beaks.
Oh gosh, do
But I
your
want
thing,
you
do your
finish
thing.
and then you finish solving you down the
True,
beaks.
true, yeah, to make sure everything tiny fixed.
All you.
Oh, go on.
I find that good, yeah. That flour rice. That flour ready to
Real
roll.
nice.
What?
You smell that?
Yeah. No. I tell you something. I doesn't pass my thing in the pot. You know, but I feel like I got to start to try it like that.
Yeah, to try.
Now, let's start again, please, man. Because, you know, I want to say I help so I could get equal rights and justice. You understand?
After that, can you pass me the saltfish?
So why you didn't put the tomatoes one time? What going on?
No. Tomatoes have to go for last.
You go last?
You don't want to take out all the, water content from it.
Oh, okay, cool. You want a little sauce in the tomatoes for last. So what do you know? And the
Pass me
saltfish?
the saltfish, please.
Alright, cool. No, I work hard on the saltfish, eh? So I need equal share. I chip up the saltfish. I don't do anything. Look at saltfish. I ain't taking no part. I don't.
Thank you. Guys, we're gonna now put the saltfish into the pan. Make sure you get everything, nothing staying back.
That little piece on the side, they go stay back. You can't help it. You can't help it.
You know, it's saltfish sauce. It can be a little oily. That's how we know it.
Nice.
And lastly, tomatoes right on top. You don't want to make it stay too long on the fire after, so that's why I put it last.
Nice. So she's gonna do this, take it off the fire, and when we come back, make the bakes. Adventure Grenada 473, bakes and saltfish in the kitchen. Stay locked in.
Adventure Grenada 473. Grenada in living color.
Adventure Grenada 473. Hi guys, my name is Jefferson Ramirez.
I'm your boy, Juice the Mixologist.
This is Kristen Lashington.
This is the Canati from most ways.
You're watching Adventure Grenada 473.
You're dealing with Adventure Grenada 473. Adventure Grenada 473.
And you're watching Adventure Grenada 473.
Adventurers, we're back, we're good. Saltfish already made. So right now it's my time to shine. My time to shine to make the bigs. But I need some help, and
of course.
Thank you so much.
Make it a competition.
You want it? You don't want that, girl.
Why touch that? Oh gosh.
So first thing first, you gotta flour up your hand and make them balls, and then put it in and get it fried. But I hot my pot first because you know I gotta get my pot smoking. I know, you thought I'd do it there. Let there be fire.
Alright.
So on my pot get hot and I put some Stella 100% vegetable oil. You don't know, 100% vegetable oil. Get the flour up your hand right there. Nice. It's okay to get a little messy here. And let me start making them balls here.
That's a fun time, you know.
Let me start making them balls here. Doesn't even play that. I'm gonna make 3 bakes. I'm making 3, okay?
Okay.
I'm making 3. I'm making 3. 2. A little more flour on your hand. You don't want your hand get, you want
to make sure you
stick up too much. Alright?
One big, one small.
What about my bakes? I'm making it for everybody who love bakes. 3 bakes. I'm making 3 bakes. So
Okay, good.
So I'm gonna wash my hand. Wash it all the flour on my hand. Look, I done with that flour there already.
I'm following after.
It's so
you look
on.
like you know what you're doing.
It is so on inside here. Alright, good. So my pot started to give me the temperature that I want. And right now I add some oil to my pot because my pot done already hot already. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta dance in the kitchen. Don't come in the kitchen and do dance.
Can be sour.
Put some enough oil. Get enough oil. When you have good oil, you could use enough good oil. Hey. Let me measure my oil. I'm measuring my oil. Yeah, you're right. I'll put a little more oil.
It must be shallow frying, guys.
And listen to me, if your frying pan don't look like mine, there's something wrong with you. You ain't cooking enough. You ain't cooking enough. So right now, I'm gonna add 2, you go add 2, right? I put mine to the west wing, you put yours to the east wing, okay? We got a little flour in my hand again.
Make sure top
my hand is nice, floury. You understand? So the oil hot enough already, so bring your thing.
I'm a special one.
If you don't know how to do it like this, you don't grow up with old people.
I do it like this.
All
Show the center well.
All yeah. Mine don't looking wrong yeah.
Don't worry.
Don't worry, I'll get
All
it.
kind of shape here.
I'll make it wrong. And then it goes in. And if it bubble, you did it right. If it bubble, what's that?
I'm doing it right. Don't worry.
What's that?
It isn't real good. Don't worry about that.
I'll go country put it aside.
That's my country righty. Don't worry. It isn't real good still.
You gotta wrong it. I don't know how to wrong it good. I'll add
The wrong it, you must bend in your corners. But don't worry.
I need new flour.
You do all kind of things in our kitchen.
I'm making 1 bakes instead. Because 1 good flour. All yeah. Learn to knead it dough properly.
You see? And he said he had it.
No. That is a planet. That is a country.
Don't worry. You see? Real food.
Don't worry. Watch out, make 2 into 1.
Hurry.
You ready to turn already?
Yes, you see bottom
Get
well
some for me to
nice
turn,
and
please.
crisp.
Help me to get some to turn, please.
Oh gosh, come. Where the things are?
Slap it.
Give me an excuse now.
Oh, look at the thing there, man. So I'll make that mix next. No. That's mine first, man.
No,
You turn yours first, man.
Mine nice and hot.
Mine going first.
You
You
get
turn
a
yours.
hotter, please.
Mine going first. You turn yours first. You got selfishness, is that, man?
See? Nice and
That the color I wanted? That the color I wanted?
Yes, man.
Come on, add bakes to the pot, man. Add bakes to the pot.
2,000 years later.
Kitchen clean, bakes ready. Been cooling and stuff, you know what I'm saying?
And we're ready to serve.
Yeah. So I'm allow you to put some saltfish there, and I judge in the presentation.
The smell up?
Yeah.
Sound real good, guys. Let me take a whole big whiff of saltfish.
Put it in.
Putting it right on the side. Don't
Put more saltfish than that, man.
Yeah, we are
Can't
getting
really stingy with the
enough
saltfish, man.
Enough.
Man gotta eat, you know.
Don't worry, we platers always be messy. We studying, we barely. Alright.
Beverage of choice, please, thanks, if you don't mind.
Of course not.
Listen, you gotta enjoy this and drink some water and enjoy yourself.
Relish.
Adventure Grenada 473. Charlton here. No, enjoy your water when you're done. No, enjoy your water when you finish. When you finish.
Oh, you hear that? Wonderful. And Lionel back.
We're good. All y'all see all of it, we're good. I'll come back. Let me watch. Why you do it? What's crack-a-lacking, my beautiful people? Charlton Prince. Charlton just locked in today for Adventure Grenada 473. And you can see today I have a new co-host just chilling with me, the lovely Shay St. Louis. And we're chilling today, and this is such a big moment for me because we're chilling today with 3 female engineers who does indoors and outdoors work. This is just one step into the empowerment of women. Ladies are doing a wonderful and fantastic job. The ladies are here from Viking Engineering Grenada, and they're going to talk all about what they do at the company. They're all sisters, Mara, Jamie, and Josie, and we're going to talk to them today and have a good time. Ladies, good afternoon, and welcome to Adventure Grenada 473. It's really an honor and a privilege to meet you guys today. How are you guys doing?
Thanks. How are you?
They're talking in sync, yo. That vibes. Yeah. So, Mara, tell me all about your company, what you guys do.
So Viking Engineering is a heat, ventilation, air conditioning and refrigeration mechanical engineering company.
That's a handful, isn't it?
Yes.
Yes.
A big handful. Yes,
Nice.
we were established in 1985. So we design, consult, supply, install and maintain HVACR, heat, ventilation, air conditioning and refrigeration systems. Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, and where you guys located?
Grandlands Valley, at the end of Grandlands Valley into Woodlands.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
I'm gonna check you guys out.
We have a sign, you can't miss us.
All right, cool. A sign does the trick. Yeah. So Josie, what do you do?
I am a mechanical engineer at Viking Engineering. I specialize in project engineering, and I work both in management and in the field. Yes.
And Jamie, what do you do?
Right, I'm also a mechanical engineer at Viking Engineering. I'm more in charge of sales and procurement, but every 3 to 4 days I go out in the field and get my hands dirty. Yeah, just, you know.
Get it done.
Yeah.
So, all right. So ladies, how is business nowadays?
Business is going good. That's one thing I have to say, especially since COVID happened. Everybody is more health conscious now, so normally you would get like customers dragging out their service. So like normally we service ACs every 3 to 4 months, so that's like the proper timeline. So your unit stays more efficient and you get the maximum out of your unit. But some customers will drag it down to like 6 months to a year. Some customers you don't hear from them in 2 years. Yes, no, honestly.
Try to cut costs.
Yes. And then when time to go service the AC, then you see things you never thought you'd see.
Yes.
Growing in there.
Growing.
Growing, you know.
Yes.
Like mold.
Yes. Right. Now that everybody is more health conscious, everybody wants to service their unit on time. So that boosted sales, actually.
So we know that there's a wide variety of AC brands, like different manufacturers create. What is the one that you would recommend?
Viking Engineering is the only authorized dealer for Toshiba air conditioning units.
Nice.
Yes, we are. Right. And it is one of the best and most reliable air conditioning brands on the market today. And I could say that with confidence.
Well, my people, it's a beautiful company and it's family. When you have family in the mix, family symbolizes love and unity and support. And we have that at Viking Engineering Company, Grenada Limited. They're located at Grandlands Valley. My peoples, I'm telling you, it's worth the walk or the drive or the call. Call them.
Or the bike ride.
Or the bike ride. You know what?
Bike ride.
You on your bike. You enjoy your bike ride. So my peoples, we're here with the lovely ladies, and I don't think there's nothing more we could say about Viking Engineering. All we're waiting on now is for you to go down there and you get your experience and share it back with us. Right, Jay?
We do have an upcoming sale in May on some of our products, so stay tuned for more information. Follow us on social media and we'll post and keep you updated on that.
So if your fridge smelling oil,
alright, you're real behind the fridge. So my people, that's all the time we have right now. I want to thank the lovely ladies for coming in today and speaking all about the wonderful company, and we want to wish them all the best in the future endeavors. My people, we are at a stage and a time right now where we have to ensure that the air that we breathe, the water that we drink, and the food that we eat is top notch. So you want to make sure you start with the air. It's easy. Air first. Just start with the air first. You know what I'm saying? Call Viking Engineering today. If you could just tell me that number one more time.
So contact us at 473-444-4934.
Check out Viking Engineering Company Grenada Limited. Right?
Yes.
Jay, anything before I go and check out my AC?
Nothing at all. I'm just so happy that Grenada has females that stick together, despite it being a family. It's the fact that you guys have decided to go on this business venture together in such a male-dominated field.
Yes.
And
it's not easy.
I know you must be undermined, and it's the fact that you're so intelligent and you're staying strong that just blows me away. It inspires me.
Thank you.
So thank you ever so much.
And that is our goal, to inspire women to get involved in trades. Whether it's AC, whether it's electrical, whether it's plumbing, whether it's construction. Do not be afraid and have the confidence in yourself that you can do it.
Thank you ever so much. Yes, it's okay to cry. It's okay.
Adventure Grenada 473. I really hope you enjoyed this episode, because we really did. See you guys next time. Adventurers is your boy Prince Charlton Charles, locked in for Adventure Grenada 473, and I'm here with the lovely
Anastasia Winsboro.
Yeah, flaunt it.
And right now we're at the 473 Grenada Boutique Resort.
Yeah, and today we are going to be experiencing the spa day at 473. I'm super excited and I stay for my show out in me. Yeah. So, Anna, you ready for that?
I'm ready.
You sure you're ready?
I'm ready.
You sure?
Let's go.
Good. So locked in, stay tuned, and we'll be right back. Bye.
My name's Sonia Robert, and my family actually hail from Riversally, St Patrick's. My mother was a Grenadian and she moved to the UK around about the 50s. I was born in the 70s and my passion has always been for healthcare. Initially I wanted to be a nurse, but instead I found osteopathy. Osteopathy means bone pathology, and it's about the study of anatomy, physiology, pathology. I studied in 2009 and I graduated in the UK, Maidstone, European School of Osteopathy in 2014. It's mainly musculoskeletal, so anything to do with the muscles, the tendons, and obviously the skeletal. So anything to do with joint pain, say like neck, shoulders, and the most common thing that I deal with is lower back issues. But we can also work on symptoms within pregnancy, just to calm a pregnant woman down, some of the tension and symptoms that she feels. And also things like asthma, and we can work on the elderly as well. So it's for all ages. Also sports injuries, pretty much everything that involves any kind of joint pain, muscle pain, anything like that. average person has a very poor posture, whether we're driving or sitting for 6 hours plus at work in one position. I think we neglect our posture, and as a matter of fact, we play into that as most people like to slouch, and that can cause that causes a lot of problems with back pain and neck pain as well. Also, just the lack of drinking water. A lot of people don't drink enough water just to sustain their basic bodily functions. I'm not gonna lie, so do I. But it's trying to get maybe a glass of water every hour. You know, I think that's pretty basic. Every hour, at least 1 glass of water. Doesn't have to be a huge glass after, it just has to be enough to make you not feel a little dry or a little bit dehydrated. And sometimes you can tell because the skin's very dry. When you're working on someone, if their skin just feels really dry, almost like leather, you just know they're not getting enough water into their system. So when I assessed Anastasia, I realised that her neck was out of alignment, and she already spoke about having a poor posture. So what I'm going to do next is to adjust the neck and align it. So the technique is very similar to what people will associate with chiropractors. But as a matter of fact, osteopathy actually came before chiropractic therapy. So as I work on the neck, what I'm doing, it's called combing the muscle. So I'm feeling for the tension and the knots, and I'm trying to reduce as much tension as possible. I'm going to do that on both sides. Okay, and then I'm going to stretch. Tell me if there's any pain while I'm stretching you. Okay. And now, any pain on this side? So because there's a little pain on the left, I'm going to just work a little bit more into those muscles to try to calm them down. And it is a lot knottier and a lot tighter than on the right. So my next move would be to adjust the neck. So just relax for me, drop your head. Now normally you'll hear a pop, nothing's broken, nothing's damaged, it's just the release of air, basically. So just relax for me. Okay, and again. Okay. Okay, any pain or discomfort? No. Okay. So the next thing I'll do is turn her onto her stomach and assess her from the back now. So what I'm doing now, I'm looking for tension in the spine. Different areas cause different things. So the cranial nerves are associated with things that normally happen within the facial structures. Sometimes you can get headaches if C2, that's the vertebrae in the top of the spine around the neck. If that's quite compressed, people can experience headaches or blurred vision. C3, C4 and C5 is the lungs, so that helps with the breathing. So one of the things I do first with a client after the full case history is a standing assessment. So Charlton is standing in front of me, and I'm just going to look at the landmarks of his body, and I'm going to assess his movements to see what could be going on with him. So first of all, I want you to bend your right knee but keep your foot flat. I have picked up on different issues in people before, such as brain tumours, thyroid conditions, even a heart condition. Someone was having some heart conditions and I sent them to the hospital, and clots. But that's something we're trained to recognise, so you don't work on people. So you are trained to distinguish so that you don't cause further harm when someone comes to see you. People underestimate how well you need to feed your body the nutrition that's necessary. Water intake, and one of the most important is sleep, because when you sleep, you heal. A lot of people take that for granted, or they have poor sleep and they don't sought help in how to deal with that. So what happens, for example, if Charlton was to sleep maybe on his left side more than anything else, and he tilts his head this way, what will happen is these muscles will become more contracted and shorter than the other side. So when he's in the standing position, you would find that his head is probably leaning more to the right side. He will also find that he gets a little bit more tension into the head, so more headaches. And in some cases, if they're quite compressed, you can even find that they get things like jaw issues as well. Can you turn on your stomach for me? As we age, our bodies do deteriorate. That's just life. It's called wear and tear. And osteopathy can encourage longevity to the joints, to the muscles, to your mental health as well. Because if you feel better, your mental state is better, you'll sleep better, you'll move better, you'll want to exercise, you want to maintain it. So definitely, if for argument's sake you came in tomorrow and had a shoulder issue, we fixed it, it got better, I would still say come to me 2 or 3 times a year, even if nothing is going on, just to maintain the health that you have. Osteopathy is preventative, curative, and maintenance as well. I think there's been quite a few. Being in Grenada, I'm one of the very few hands-on manual therapists. And a lot of the time we have patients that come in from other islands. And I think last year, just before COVID, there was a woman that was having some breathing issues, and she'd seen her neurologist, she'd seen her doctor, she'd seen everybody. She was at her wit's end. And I was able to alleviate the situation, and I was really proud of that. But anybody that comes in and they leave with relief makes me proud. It makes me grateful that I am an osteopath and that people trust me with their health. One of the very few that I had diagnosed with a brain tumour, he went to see his doctor, let me know what the situation was, which I did suspect, although I didn't tell him because I didn't feel that it was my place. I didn't have any diagnostic equipment, but once he'd seen his doctor and the diagnosis was in, it kind of proved I was right, but I was very disappointed that I was right. And sadly, he did pass away maybe 3-4 months after my initial meeting with him. So yeah, it's not always good to be right or, pick up something that could be life-threatening, because I'm limited to what I can do, and there was nothing further I could have done for him. I think you should just call, speak to the receptionist, let her know roughly what your concerns are, And she is so trained at the moment, so she will know whether it's something that I can handle or whether it's something that automatically needs to be referred to somebody else. So the only thing you can really do is call, and if both of us are unsure, if the client is unsure, if I'm unsure, I'd still let you come in, do an assessment. I don't charge for that. And then after the assessment, we will be able to break it down further as to whether it's something I should continue with you or whether I should definitely find someone in another field to take care of you. So no call is wasted. I'm going to get you to turn over onto your back, and I'm just going to work on some of the muscles there. Okay. Try to close your legs. Go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Relax. Go again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now squeeze my fist as hard as you can. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well done. So you might have noticed there was a little bit of shaking going on. That shows there's some weakness in these muscles, which I call his adductor muscles. So one of the advice I'd be giving him would be to strengthen those by doing a little bit of gym work or maybe some resistant work with some resistant bands to strengthen those muscles. Okay, now I want you to roll onto your left side, face me, so I can adjust your lower back. Not every single person that comes in would need an adjustment. There's some people that cannot take an adjustment because maybe they have osteoporosis, which means the bones are quite brittle, but there's other techniques I would use on them that would still bring about change and reduce any pain or tension into the body. But he's quite young, quite fit, quite active, so this is quite safe for him. Okay, still alive? Turn onto the right side. How did it feel? Bring your knees to your chest, lift your head. Any pain or discomfort? Fantastic. So you're good to go? Yeah. So you too can have this experience at 473. So come down and I'll see you soon.
Welcome back to Adventure Grenada 473. My name is Shay St. Louis and I'm here joined by the one, the only, the boss.
Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles, yay.
And today we're here with Mr. Duncan from Southern Electrical Company Limited, and he's here to tell us how to keep our home safe and secure. Take it away.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon and thank you for having me.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
You good?
Yes, very good.
Your house safe?
Very safe.
How you know that?
Well, in fact, your home can be so safe that you can be somewhere else and have the peace of mind that everything is okay.
I call the security and ask him.
No need for a security guard.
Well, tell me how that process works. Talk to me.
Well, with smart home technology, which we provide at Southern Electrical, you can monitor your home from anywhere in the world. You can also control your home from just your voice. You can use Amazon Alexa, you can use Siri, and you can control the lights, you can control the windows, you can monitor the status of your devices, you can control your fans, you can view your security cameras, you can have motion sensors, motion detectors, and we provide all of these products at very low cost.
I'm genuinely impressed. My people will speak with Mr. Duncan here of Southern Electrical Company Limited, and he's telling us all about the great services that they provide, the products that they sell to you, so your house can be more technological inclined.
Yes,
I don't think that's right, but a lot of technology. Technologically. See, that's why I need you. You just put me on the right track.
I just put you in the right track, don't worry.
So, incline. Right? So, Mr. Duncan, you know, to move a step further, you know, we go to the countryside, you know, a lot of boat houses and stuff like that. You know, I'm getting, as long as you have Wi-Fi and electricity, all of those products, you can use it also.
Correct.
Right? You know, because a lot of times we think, you know, I have to have a big mansion to try and protect it. You know, it's just a little house, electricity and Wi-Fi, and you're good to go.
So at Southern Electrical, we provide everything from conduit all the way up to your finish. And we do cables, we do conduit, we do trunking, we do screws, we do wire connectors, plugs. We also have the best lighting showroom, hands down, on the island of Grenada. I mean, if you haven't visited us, you should definitely visit our showroom. We have quite a modern selection of lighting fixtures, decorative ceiling fans, table lamps, wall lamps, chandeliers, and we have the best quality products available. Our products, they come from all around the world, and we offer top brands when it comes to lighting fixtures: Eglo, Kitchler, Fanimation, Hunter. We do the best brands in the business, and our brands are so durable that we think of the environment here in Grenada. You know that Grenada is a marine environment, so we have things like the salt and the sun to deal with. So our products are well thought out, you know, for the environment. They work quite well, and we have any light to fit any look. So you can, you know, even if we don't have the right color that you want, we can, you know, make that happen for you. We customize as well, and we always make the customer happy by providing the right product. You can come down to our showroom. We're located at Dusty Highway, and you know, even for our customers in the sister isles of Carriacou and Petit Martinique, you can view our website. You know, select the products that you want, and you know, we even provide that service where we put the product on the boat for you. You can pay by credit card, you can pay by, you know, any payment method. You can go to the co-op bank, you can, you know, make a deposit. We make business as easy as possible for the customer. You can find us on social media. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram, and you can see some of what we offer there.
Thank you so much for coming here. My peoples, I'm Charlton Prince, Charlton Charles, Adventure Grenada 473. I'm here with Shea St. Louis and Mr. Duncan from Southern Electrical Company Limited. And don't forget, my peoples, go and check them out today and get all of your electronic product. See you guys next time. Stay blessed, stay safe. We out. Welcome back, everybody. We at Conception Dance Theatre with Ms. Griffith, and we're going to find out all about what goes on in this lovely place right now. Ms. Griffith, welcome to Adventure Grenada 473. Touch me.
Thank you for having me.
You don't know it is. Respect. So tell me what goes on here, what inspired all this?
Well, I'll start what goes on here. Obviously, a lot of dancing. And what inspired me? In 2007, I had this dream of opening a dance studio whereby Grenadians will have the opportunity to share some of the experiences I had growing up in dancing in Grenada, and to share the knowledge that I gained when studying abroad. So I started off with a small studio, less than 50 children, maybe half the size of this room, and we've since blossomed and grown, and we're here today 14 years later.
14 years?
Almost, well, 14 years as of October.
That's almost my age, but
Yeah.
I would tell you, that's almost my age.
So tell me about the different styles of dance. I know we have a lot of local dances, especially in Caracou. We have the big drum, we have Bel Air. So give me something about that.
All right. At Conception, we offer classes in ballet, modern, Grenadian, and Caribbean folk forms. And there are many Grenadian dances, as you said, the ballet and the big drum.
I love the ballet.
So, right, and many persons have seen Conception performing our ballet pieces. So we like to incorporate a lot of Grenadian aesthetic into our work, but we do perform some of the traditional dances. So the ballet is a French Creole dance. It was created in the Caribbean in French-speaking islands such as Grenada, and it's a very flirtatious dance where the dancers use their skirts, their wing skirts to flirts with the male dancers or the drummers, and it's a celebratory dance. I think it's one of the most popular of other folk dances.
Yes.
We also perform a lot of the masquerade dances, and sometimes people hear masquerade dancing like, what is that? Mass is carnival. That is so, but every traditional masquerade character in Grenada has a unique way of movement and music and costuming. So from time to time we do, of course, the popular jab.
Yes.
So we have the jab dances, and we have the short knee. Again, even if we don't present it like in an authentic way, we always try to find a creative way to infuse it into our choreography that we share. And of course, when we travel, we really try to make the effort to showcase Grenadian movement aesthetic and definitely promote our Grenadian musicians.
Yes.
Yeah.
Wow. Give me a minute, please. Don't do me that. You said jab and my mind just gone. I'm sorry for that.
Like jab?
No, I love, I'm not a professional dancer. I may look like one, but I'm not, right? But I like, as you said, the flirtatious dance, with interpretation. So we get the dance. So what type of music that you balance the dance with?
It depends. Like we just did a ballet, a virtual concert last year during COVID, and as a Caribbean choreographer, Grenadian dancer, I chose to do a ballet piece to Shensia Bliss because the children love reggae and the popular music, and then the ballet is still classical. But we use everything here. We use classical music, we use drum music, sometimes we have live drummers in the classroom. So it really depends on what is motivating the choreography or the technique that we're training. So if the students are training in ballet, then of course we'll use the classical music. But in the modern classes, we may use soca, popular music, because again, you want the dancers to feel excited, to come to class. Yes.
Very well.
So a little bit of Tchaikovsky, a little bit of Bach.
Everything.
Well, you heard it here first, people. So, Ms. Griffin, how can someone join your class?
All right, so persons who are interested, you can reach out to us on our Facebook page or Instagram, or you can send us an email to info4conceptiondancetheatre@gmail.com. Or you can just pop into our brand new studio here on the premises of the Red Cross Society.
So I'll make sure and send my email in tomorrow.
Yes, we can't wait to have you, Anastasia.
So before we get into all this dancing, and I show you my move and you show me your move and you teach me how to do the right moves,
Don't forget me.
Of course.
Do you have an age that you take from?
So we take students as young as 2.5.
Hold on, Miss Griffith, stop that. Stop that. Don't tell me that. 2 years and a half.
Yes, because children love to move, and remember, dance is, people always celebrate the adult dancer, but it all starts with the children.
A little pampers dancing, man?
Yes, well, preferably potty trained. Okay. But we have like pre-ballet classes for the young ones, and then from about 4 years old they can start the acrobatics. And so at Conception is a very level school, and it's very structured, so students can grow throughout, and then as they get more skills, and so then they go to the higher level. So we have a pre or kindergarten level classes, we have primary classes, we have secondary classes, and of course we have adult classes. Okay. And we always welcome male dancers.
Well, thank you. I see you watching me because you know I got moves. Adventure is still locked in. A lot more going on here. We're here today and we're staying here for the whole day. So stay locked in. Let's go.
Big Drum, Maroon Festival, Regatta, turquoise waters and beautiful people.
Just some of the experiences of Carriacou, Petit Martinique and the Grenadines. And now Clear Vision Eye Center, upstairs Hills and Valleys Pharmacies on Church Street.
Exceptional. It's cost effective, it's convenient.
We open to the entire island chain. Call us today on 443-8505 to make an appointment.
It has been a problem before, so now that we know that Clear Vision is here, we'll make more time to come and get our eyes tested.
The same quality service, trendy eyewear and enhanced technology offered in Grenada, now available to Carriacou and Petit Martinique.
It's right at their doorstep.
Clear Vision Eye Center. Let's see the world with a clear vision.
So we bump, 2, lift the chest, 5, 6, so the hands clippers, clip. Stepping forward, step back, step back, step back. Go lower, lower, down, and up, and up. Change your feet, change it. Change. Bumps again, bumps. Alright, so in order, please. So, to celebrate our most popular jab, we'll do towel free. Ready? Please. 5. Bumps it, elbows, and up, 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 double time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Travel to the side. We go. 1, 2. Stay up. Again. 1. Alright. So what people don't remember is that the jab is always trying to be grotesque. Alright? So the slaves were trying to be as offensive as they could to the plantation owners who are sitting, watching, and enjoying the masquerade. So we're going to scare our audience. Right? So we go. So think of being dirty and scary. Use your tongue. Jab. To the side. To the side. To the side. Forward. 6. Bump it, we bump. From the top. 5, 6. Step forward. 1, 2, 3, and change your leg. Hey! Get down, get down. Tap me to the side. Next side. Again. Again. The teacher. Hey! Get lower. 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 Jab, jab. Jab, jab. Traveling forward. Hey! Bumps.
Next outfit.
go slow, walk around like a rhino.
You've seen it,
We've tried to do it.
But let's let the professionals take care of it.
Conception Dance Theatre. You know, baby, I mean, I don't want to come out as a guy like to complain and make a talk about everything, eh? But the truth is, I just find you distracted nowadays, you know. Little every time we go to have a little one-on-one, you just space off on me, you know. I don't know, like, I don't know, is this something that I'm doing wrong? Tell me. Babes, you see that what I'm talking about? That them stupidness are talking about, I don't deserve that. No. I don't deserve that. Are you telling me?
Hey Grenada, it's Yvette Noel Shore. Guess what? I just coined myself Queen 473 and thrilled to be on the set of Adventure Grenada 473. We got something cooking up real good for you. Guess what? It's better than oil dough. It's better than pilau. It's better than any kind of rice and peas. So keep it locked here. Get to the Facebook page. Get to the IG page of Adventure Grenada 473. I'll be in the kitchen. See you soon.
I know you're accustomed to this. You guys get the roll on there.
Yes.
How are you doing?
I'm fine.
Water station, viola, and keyboard. The stage of balance. Like the back row, keep your seat on.
Miss, can I have a jersey, please, thanks? Can I have a jersey, please? Thank you.
That is sample.
We go eat together. When you wash it, then you want to wash it again.
And I make some.
This is Conception Dance Theater, and you're watching Adventure Grenada 473.
Good! Wonderful, wonderful.
To join the broadcast list of Adventure Grenada 473, Grenada in living color, WhatsApp your mobile number to 473-403-0288. You won't miss a beat. You can catch a brand new episode of Adventure Grenada 473 every Sunday from 4 to 6 p.m. Eastern Caribbean Time on MTV channels 9 and 10 and 18 on cable, simultaneously on the Facebook page of MTV News GD. Adventure Grenada 473's rebroadcast on MTV every Thursday from 10 a.m. to 12 noon. Don't forget to like, follow, comment, and share Adventure Grenada 473 on MTV News GD and AG473 on Facebook, Adventure Grenada 473 on YouTube and TikTok, and at Adventure Grenada 473 on Instagram. Adventure Grenada 473 is also available on the Digicel Playgo app. Grenada is paradise. See you next time. Thanks for watching.